Reading from verse number 1 of 1 Corinthians 2, he said, And I, brethren, when I came to you, came not with excellency of speech or of wisdom, declaring unto you the testimony of God. Why? Look at verse number 2. He said, For I determined not to know anything among you, save Jesus Christ and him crucified. I determined. So this preacher, Apostle Paul, determined that there will be no room for entertainment. He determined that there will be no room for razzmatazz. He determined because he knew that the faith of the believer should be hinged, should be anchored on the word of God. So that's why he said, I did not come to entertain. I did not come to wind my tongue and my mouth, arrange my speeches so that I will get you impressed. No. I determined not to know anything among you, save Jesus Christ and him crucified. So this should also be the determination of every preacher and every minister and every believer, in fact. Be determined. Nothing else can stand the test of time. Know that the believer can only be sustained upon the foundation of teaching and understanding. Now look at verse number 3. He said, I was with you in weakness and in fear. He said, and in much tremble, and my speech, that is my preaching, was not with enticing words of man's wisdom. My message was not to entice you. It's not to get you impressed. You run around, you shout. No, it was not like a nursery rhyme so that the words will rhyme. How to perspire to acquire. No. It's not to impress you, but in demonstration of the Spirit and of power. Why? The next verse. That your faith should not stand in the wisdom of men. So we should always be conscious of the faith of the believer standing on anything else but the word of God, but on the power of God, on what Christ has done.